You are born in a small village on the edge of the Roman Empire. Congratulations, worst possible location. Tonight, the legions arrive. They're not here for diplomacy, they're here for inventory. A soldier grabs you by the arm and throws you onto a cart with 20 other kids. Your village disappears behind you. Your old life is over. Your new one is going to be worse. Welcome to the slave market. Think of it as ancient LinkedIn. Except you don't get to choose your employer. A man called a lanista picks you out. He runs a gladiator school. Lucky you, your new home is a ludus. It is part gym, part prison, and 100% miserable. They hand you a wooden sword that weighs more than your future. Training starts now. The doctor hits you so hard your ancestors feel it. Get up, he hits you again. Your hands bleed every single day. Blisters on top of blisters, on top of regret. You drill the same strike 800 times a day. Variety isn't part of the curriculum. You can't even climb the rope. The doctor makes you try 12 times. You make it halfway once. Dinner is barley porridge every night. It is the gladiator equivalent of gas station sushi. You sleep on stone. You dream about your village. Then you wake up and get hit again. You start training before everyone else wakes up. Not because you are motivated, because you are terrified. Every sparring partner is bigger than you. Every round ends the same way. You on the ground. But something changes. You stop flinching. The hits still hurt, but you stop caring. Months pass. Your arms thicken. Your reflexes sharpen. You are becoming something dangerous. The first time you block the doctor's strike cleanly, even he looks surprised. That big guy who used to flatten you every session. Now he has to actually try. Progress. You start making friends, which in a gladiator school means people you'll eventually watch die. Your best friend is a Gaul named Brennus. He is funny, quick, and stupidly optimistic about survival. The lanista watches from above. He is calculating how much money each of you is worth dead. The day they hand you real steel, your stomach drops. Wooden swords were practice. This is a receipt. Real steel changes everything. Every swing has consequences now. Miss in the arena, and you are finished. And then you see it. The Colosseum. 50,000 seats. All of them expecting you to bleed. You stand in the tunnel beneath the arena. The roar above sounds like thunder made of people. You step into the light. The crowd screams. Not for you specifically, just for entertainment. Your opponent is a Retiarius, net and trident. He looks like he has done this before. You have not. He throws the net. You've trained for this exact moment. Your body freezes anyway. The net wraps around your legs. You hit the sand. The crowd gasps, which is never a good sign. But you cut free, barely. Your gladius rips through the net, and you roll sideways just in time. You lunge. The gladius connects. It is not pretty, it is not clean, but the other guy drops. You stand there panting, covered in someone else's blood. The crowd loves it. You want to throw up. You walk back through the tunnel. You survived. Brennus meets you with a grin. You don't smile back. Fight 2, a secutor. Heavier armor, slower movement. You circle him until he gasses out. Boring but effective. Fight 3, you dodge a charge by inches. The crowd goes nuts. You nearly lost it, but they don't need to know. Fight 4, your shield cracks in half. You win anyway. That is when you realize shields are optional. Fight 7, fight 10, fight 12. Each one gets a little easier, each one takes a little more from you. By fight 12, you figured it out. There is no trick, just don't die longer than the other guy. Brennus is still alive too. You spar together every evening. He is the closest thing to family you've got. Then one afternoon, Brennus draws a murmillo twice his size. You watch from the tunnel entrance. It is over in 2 minutes. Brennus doesn't get up. The crowd barely reacts. Next fight. That night his cell is empty. Nobody mentions him. In the ludus, grief is a luxury you can't afford. Your next fight, you don't hesitate. You don't feel anything. That is probably not a good sign. but the crowd starts chanting your name. Apparently, being emotionally dead is great for your brand. You are a veteran now. New trainees look at you the way you once looked at the guys who survived. The lanista upgrades your gear. Not because he cares about you, because better armor sells more tickets. 30 victories. The crowd doesn't just cheer anymore, they chant. They paint your name on walls. Your face shows up on graffiti across Rome, ancient fan art. It is flattering and deeply weird. Roman women throw jewelry at you. Roman men bet fortunes on you. You are still property, though. Your lanista gets rich. You get barley porridge and the privilege of waking up tomorrow. Fair deal. Your fighting style becomes almost artistic. Every kill is a performance now. The audience expects a show. You develop a signature move. The crowd goes insane every time. It is the ancient Roman equivalent of a viral TikTok. The emperor himself starts attending your fights. No pressure. Just the most powerful man alive, judging your work. Every tally mark on your wall is someone who isn't alive anymore. You try not to think about that, but there is always someone new. Someone younger, faster, someone who hasn't lost anything yet. You fight a kid who reminds you of yourself 5 years ago. Same fire, same stupid bravery. You beat him. The crowd wants you to finish it. You look at the emperor's box and wait. Thumbs down. It is nothing personal. It is entertainment. That is all any of this ever was. You walk away. The crowd screams your name. You feel absolutely nothing. Welcome to the top. At night, the arena is empty. Just you and 50,000 ghosts and the sound of your own breathing. Every scar is a story. Most of them end with someone else dying. The rest end with you almost dying. Your hands don't grip the same way anymore. Your left knee predicts rain better than any priest. Mornings take longer now. Everything creaks. You are 28, but your body thinks you are 60. You are slower. You know it. The new recruits know it. The only one pretending is the crowd. A fight that should take 3 minutes takes 10. You win, but barely. Loyalty, not excitement. After every fight now, recovery takes twice as long. Your body's sending a message, you keep ignoring it. The lanista starts scheduling you less. Damaged, merchandise doesn't sell the way it used to. You watch the new trainees. They're fast, eager, terrified. You were them once. Feels like someone else's life. Some gladiators earn their freedom, a wooden sword called a rudis. It is right there, almost within reach. The lanista offers one final fight. Win this, and you walk out free. Lose, and you don't walk out. You strap on your armor one last time. Every buckle is muscle memory. Your hands know this better than your name. Somewhere in the tunnel it hits you. You've spent more years fighting than living. This is all you know. The sand under your feet feels the same as fight number 1. Only you've changed. Your opponent is undefeated, young, fast, everything you were. This is going to be a problem. You circle each other, the crowd goes quiet. 50,000 people holding their breath for you. He is fast, really fast. Your old tricks don't work. Your backup trick barely works. You improvise. His blade catches your ribs. The pain is white-hot but familiar. Pain is the one thing you are good at. You fight left, roll, right, old school. He bites. Youth makes you fast, but experience makes you sneaky. You let him overcommit. It is the oldest move in the book. He hasn't read the book yet. One opening, one strike. He hits the sand. The arena explodes. You are still standing, barely. The emperor stands. The crowd chants. His thumb turns up. You just bought your freedom with 8 years of blood. They place the rudis in your hands. A wooden sword that means you'll never hold a real one again. You walk toward the tunnel. Behind you, the crowd is already chanting someone else's name. Freedom. You stand in the street. People walk around you. Nobody's cheering. Nobody's trying to kill you. You sit in a tavern. Normal people eat and laugh around you. You don't remember how to do either. The bed is soft, but you can't sleep. Your body expects stone. Freedom turns out to be its own kind of cage. Years later, you come back. The arena is between events, empty seats, quiet sand, just echoes. You stand in the tunnel where it all started. Somewhere in that sand is every version of yourself you left behind. A new boy arrives at the Ludus, wide eyes, shaking hands. Same story, different face. The machine keeps running. Rome doesn't remember your name. The sand doesn't remember your blood. But for 8 years, you were alive. And honestly, for a gladiator, that is the closest thing to winning there is.